Fuck around. Jimmy's favorite line, round the outside. Oh, let's get it on. Turn my lights up. Yeah, Maria getting later and later. That's right. I'll still be starting on time.
I'm running in.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
And then somebody's going to be, no. You say hi to me first. You don't walk in here and get about your business.
I know.
All right, let's get it on. Here she comes, stumbling in. No, it's not her. All right, on the glutes.
Maria.
Easier to roll without a cape. My hoodies are the same. It's like The Incredibles. No. The movie The Incredibles. When he wants to have a cape, the superhero, it's just no capes and shows all the guys that dies. Same thing when you're rolling with a hoodie on. It's like you literally, or your long hair, you pull yourself right under. It's like, okay. Yeah. Like as always with the hoodie, you'll get caught under there when I go to roll. And nobody died, but no capes. Okay, lying back, left elbow and forearm will start on that left glute. Again, starting at the top of the glute, side to side. Quickly rotate over. On the back side to the side, hit up the TFL. Now I'm just going to simply continue down the outer quad, picking up the IT band. Top leg is in the front and on the floor. Again, when I get to the bottom, make a quarter turn. Side to side, right up the outer quad. Make another quarter turn. Down center quad, you're going to softly bend that left knee to elongate that muscle. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to spin the upper body around. Line up vastus medialis, little teardrop muscle. Again, it's a side-to-side motion. Moving your hips toward the roller. Keep the left hip off the floor. Moving into the adductors. Again, your body is going north and south, paralleling the roller as you work your way up in through your adductors. When I get up top, I'm going to flat roll it. First starting on the adductors, then angling around to your little teardrop of vastus medialis. Dead center, right up and down on the quad. Now angling to the outer quad. Rotate over the top, couple on the IT band here. Flip it over, sit it up, internal rotation, left femur. Again, inner hamstring right here, starting at the top. Grip it with a side-to-side motion. Again, moving your hips away from the roller allows you to go downward toward your knee. All the way at the base of the muscle. Take a quarter turn onto the outer hamstring. Once you grip it, move your body, not just your femur. Your hips and everything, side to side. Loosen them up. Sitting all the way up on the roller. On the head of your femur. Angle just to the left. Get those little gluteal, internal, external rotator muscles. Onto the right side. Again, lie back, elbow and forearm. You want to get up top here on the pelvis. Starting at the tippy top point of the pelvis. Little side to side, heading downward. Rotate over the top from the glute maximus onto the glute medius. Then I'm going to continue down. Let's move down here so I'm not on the screen. IT band. Again, grip it. Best to have the leg here for a little balance and grip, but I got to use my abs so I can move the whole body, not just wiggle the leg around. One notch internal rotation. Again, keep that knee soft. Don't keep that muscle hard and engaged. Relax it. When I ask you to engage it in here, you won't. Now I'm asking you to relax it. You can't. Rotate over the top, dead center, right quad, right up the middle. Again, keep those abs engaged. Hold your plank, walk yourself forward. Over the top, vastus medialis. Working my way up. In through the adductors. Again, gripping. You got to move the hips. If the hip is on the floor, you're just scratching it. Hips up, stretch it. Now I'm going to flat roll it. The entire length of your femur. Rotating around from the adductors on that teardrop. Now I come around, rectus femoris, soft on the knee like so, not hard and rigid on the muscle. Coming over the top, relax that bottom foot. Relax that muscle, keep it soft. Like this, not the foot tight, muscle engaged. From here, flip it over, sit it up, internal rotation. Hamstrings. Starting to get the upper inside. Working your way downward. Move your hips away, but again, you got to keep weight on the roller by kicking your butt off the floor. Get to the bottom, 1 notch external rotation. Thank you, Jimmy. You've been a lovely audience. Moving forward, again, feel that muscle being stretched and loosened from side to side. All the way up to the origin, which is the front of your sits bone. Then actually come up on top of my booty. Loosen up those gluteals, internal, external rotators, piriformis, onto the calves. Scoot back. Right leg up, left leg on top. Again, don't hang laundry, letting your shoulders here and your elbows lock. Unlock. Drop the shoulders down this way. Unlock the elbows, engage your triceps. Don't find the point where you can rest on your bones. Again, holding it up. Side to side, walk the hands and hips forward. It's okay to put it down and pick it up and scoot forward. Now bring it all the way back to start. Hips up, push it all the way through center, bring it all the way back. One time outside, inside, center, and switch it up. Left leg up, right leg on top. Again, check that pec minor, right? That's how you hold that rib cage up. Check those triceps. Don't rest on the elbows. Your body wants to stack those bones up to make it easier. We want all those muscles to work. We don't rest on bones in here. Bring it back to start. Hips up. Push it all the way through center. Extend all the way out. Bring it back. Turn to the inside. Push it through. Outside. Center. Bring it back. Again, heading north on the up, excuse me, into the upper body. Lie back. I'll go left elbow and forearm, same way we started. I start on the upper glute. This time I'm going to move my body toward my feet, causing a roller to head north toward my head. Crossing over the pelvic bone. Before I get onto the ribs, I start to rotate over the top to the left. Open the rib cage away from the pelvis. Turn all the way on your side. Grip your transverse abdominis. Now, press inward, lie slightly backward. Try to get underneath your erectors. Between the bottom rib and the top of your pelvic bone. Pick up that QL. From there, I'm going to head due north. Moving my body side to side, stretching the muscles from my spine. Everything left of the spine along the rib cage is being side to sided. When I get to the scapula, I'm going to stay between the spine and the scapula, my left scapula, with the side-to-side motion, releasing the mid-traps and the rhomboids. Come up a little higher into the upper traps. Now I'm going to make a little quarter turn onto the left scapula, shoulder blade. Reach the left arm up, internally rotate. Turn your pinkies up toward the ceiling, your palm toward the floor. That'll elongate the muscle. Grip it and side to side. Stretch the muscle out. And then side to side. Turning onto your left side, come down to the bottom rib. Lightly, not a lot of pressure. Use your abs and obliques on the top side. Just enough to grip the lat and stretch it side to side. I start to move my hips away from the roller, allowing to come north on my body. Right here at the scapula, it's a big bump or a lump. That's your teres major. A little speed bumpy. Cross over onto your posterior deltoid. Move the hips further away till you're on your tricep. Once I'm here, pull my heels into my booty. Push it all the way out. Bring it all the way in. All the way out to the bottom of the ribs. All the way in back under the triceps. Sitting back up on the roller. Same thing, right side. Again, lie back, right elbow and forearm. I'm going to start on that glute. Starting on the glute. Heading north. Cross over the top of the pelvic bone. Again, before I get on the ribs, I want to open the rib cage away from the hip, turn over the top, come into my transverse abdominis. From here, press inward, lie slightly backward. But again, stay between the bottom rib and the top of your hip, gripping on your quadratus lumborum, QL. From there, I go due north, right up along the ribs. So I got my spine here, everything on the ribs to the right, grip them all and side to side. When I get to the scapula, wing it away from the body by reaching the arm outward and slightly toward the ceiling. Let the scapula wing away from the spine, right scapula from the spine. Loosen up rhomboids and traps. Now, arm up over the head onto the scapula itself. I'm going to turn palm up, pinky toward the ceiling, thumb toward the floor. That'll internally rotate it, stretching the muscle open. Move on to the lats, turn on to the right side again, just enough pressure to grip it. Abs and obliques engaged. As I'm coming north with that roller, I'm going to hit that little speed bump, teres major, cross over, hit the posterior deltoid. Keep coming the hips away, triceps. Now pull your heels in your booty, push it all the way out, pull it all the way in, all the way out. Lying on your back, cross your arms over your body, round your back like a cat, all the way to the lumbar spine, all the way to the cervical spine. Again, keep that back rounded, keep those vertebrae open, don't lie back extending your spine. Bring it in, bring it up. Time to work. I don't think she's coming today.
She slept in. You and me.
Yeah, it's text.
You and your dad.
That's fine. If she definitely.
She slept in.
Well, because usually she would tell me.
I'm on my way.
On my way or late. All right.
Ready? Ready, boy?
That's a good song. You know, because it's you, I'm going to play Monday. What I missed on Monday, that was a good one. Let's see. We're going to start out with little rhomboid traps into quads. So I'm going to go blue ball between the knees. Tummy time to start. What's up? What you got? Again, blue ball between the knees. Arms up. Reaching forward, not trying to bring them together. One. Turn. Again, stopping in all positions. Rotate and stretch at the top. Focus on your scapula, shoulder blades, winging away from the body as you reach the arms over top. Toes down, knees up. Be conscious of hyperextending your knees. Feel your glutes and hamstrings engaged. Keep the upper body strong. Cervical spine is in neutral, parallel to the floor. On your feet. Bent over position. I'm going to go with trios of 10s. Ladies can go maybe 3s or 4s, 5s at the most. I think 5s might be good. Give it a try. Again, I want to hold the arms away from the body, pretty much at a 45-degree angle, allowing the scapula to pinch inward and then reach it outward. It's going to go downward as it goes outward, so your hands can't be here. Here we go. In, out. Pinch, out. Check how I pull the scapula inward, then I reach it outward. As opposed to trying to pull it up this way. It's in, out. Again, got to keep those arms angled away from the body. 3, 1, 2. Now standing up tall. Again, don't pull your shoulders in. Push your scapula outward. You're going to pull it upward and inward, downward and outward. So the arm position. Lighten the load up. Give me maybe 3s or 2s in the hands. Again, here's my position on the shoulder girdle. It wants to go outward, inward, outward. 1. It goes. So it goes downward and outward, inward and upward. 1, 2, 1. Angle the arms to reach out. Reach. In. Reach. Nice, Kim. 4, 1, 3, 1, 2. See how I go out, in, 2, 1. Quads on 1. Let's take out the steps today. Look how quick I am. There they are. Let's see how long it takes you guys later on to be stumbling around with your steps. You need anywhere from 4 to 5 risers. What I'm looking for is the knee joint. When I stand up like that, is at a right angle. If it was up here, step would be too high. Down here, step's a little too low. But again, we'll start out with this one, then we'll bring the steps down because we'll bring it up slower. So again, do not pull back on the knee this way. You're coming off your knee joint using your quad. Your hip is going to come from here, extending forward, being conscious of stopping without locking the knee back. Landing softly on the foot by decelerating with the leg. Pick the foot up each time, stepping into it. One, 2, off. Now I extend here, but I want to finish with a hold, not a kick. Switch on the right leg. Again, 1, 2. I come to a complete stop, flexing the muscle without locking the knee or pulling back like this. There's no pulling back. Stand off it. Lightly coming down, up, not boom, up and boom, up, touch, off to the side now. Switch, left leg up. Hold. Should I freeze it? Come to a complete stop. That's the muscle engaged. If I don't engage it, I can't stop it like that. It ends up being this. Ends up being that. Switch. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the future.
I know.
I'm talking to you people in the future. How does he know I'm doing that?
See you.
I know what you're going to do before you do it. My focus is to go after my quad. Your focus is to survive as easy as possible. Flex, hold. Flex, hold. Lovely. Let's do some lunges now.
That's like pre-COVID days.
Pre-COVID?
Steps.
Let's go with a little light hand weights up to swing them. Doing rotations, so don't go too heavy. Ladies, maybe 2s or 3s. Left leg forward, right leg back. Again, it's turning the rib cage over the top, not just your arms. Left leg forward, right leg back. Nice wide stance. Handlebars no wider than this. Here, turn to the side, turn all the way back to here. How far can I rotate back? Again, find your abs and obliques, right? Switch, right leg forward, left leg is back. Again, abs and obliques are going to turn the rib cage. Not just your arms coming across your body. Here's our lunge timing. 1, 2. Switch, left leg forward. Aeroplanes. Turn, turn. 1, 2. Switch, right leg. 1, 2. Out on 1. Hand bike. Again, humerus away from the body. Not in here. Whatever way you're going, go the opposite way. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward, 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to bump the weight up a half a notch here. Continuing with a little deltoid. Making me nervous. Bend over raise. Upper body parallel to the floor. Spine straight and strong. No hang on the arms. Unlock the elbows. Engage the biceps, triceps. Keep the arms strong. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Spades. Just the arms move. Scapula stable, spine straight and strong. Feel the posterior delt. Don't try to hyperextend the elbows doing this. Trying to leverage off the bones. Stand, 1 front, 1 goes to the side. Out here this way and hold. Bring it back down. Opposite side. Unlock the elbows. Feel your deltoids holding it up. Ready? Presses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrist over the elbows, up, squeeze, down, hold. Arnold. Again, hands come in, elbows rotate inward. Here, out. The hands don't come like this, people. Not together. Out here. End up out here, not in here. 1, 2, 1. Hamstrings on 1. Big ball out, blue ball between your knees. Again, line back. Feet are up on the big ball at the crest. Again, blue ball between your knees. Lift your hips up. Pull the ball all the way in so your heels are closest to your butt. Full leg curl. Take the kettlebell if you're doing weight. Set it here on the abdomen. Everybody expert can go either tries or pecs. Club count. 1, 2, 3. Again, my butt stays up, the same position. Don't drop it down when the ball comes in. Keep it up. Your heels got to be lined up with your booty. Don't drop your butt below your heels. So basically, butt is up, ball high. 2, 3. You got to get the ball under you. 3, 4. Hip lifts, again, straighten out those knees, please. Extend, lift your pelvis. Try and put your hips on the ceiling, pushing off through your hamstrings. 1, 2, 3, flex. Halfway, tap, up, squeeze. Again, feel the hamstrings in total control. There's no point I slam my hip to the floor, letting the muscle release. Spades. Flex, hold, flex, hold. Really extending off the muscle, not trying to throw my hips up. I want the muscle to do its job. Under control. On your feet, we'll stretch them out. Stiff-legged deadlifts. I'll start going center in a club count. Once again, unlock the knees. Stiff-legged. Don't bend or straighten them any more than they are. From the pelvic bone, tip it over with the back straight. That is my hamstrings. If my back is rounded, it's not my hamstrings. Now again, tipping the hips back up. Halfway is here. All the way I squeeze here. 1, 2, 3, flex. Again, I dial into my hamstrings. Lengthen, lengthen, flex, squeeze. Yes, my lower back is straight and strong. It's going to burn a little bit, but stay on the hamstrings. Abs engaged on the front side. 2, 1. Now, left, center, right, 2, up, center. Widen that stance out. Widen it out. Okay, moving on to pecs. We'll superset that with lats today. So I'm going to go from presses into rows and back and forth. So don't go bringing your ball and returning it back to your locker. Keep it out, keep it ready to roll. We'll do the whole song, shall we? Okay, again, your choice is either a flat bench, everything parallel to the floor, or an incline about 30-35 degree angle on the spine, including your cervical spine, which means you're not here with your head back on the ball. I'm going to give you a front view today, so you can see my hand width. Again, hands stay over the elbows. 1, 2, 3, flex. See how the arm comes away from my body, but I maintain the hands right over top of it. Not coming in this way, in here. So the bone I'm focusing on moving is my humerus. That's what the pec controls. Squeeze. Spades. Hold. Check my hands again. I'm not doing this, people. I'm not in here again. I'm right on my pecs. Again, I'm trying to keep the tension at the extended point of my humerus, at my elbow, instead of keeping the tension in here on my shoulder. Switch. Bent over rows. Starting out in the club count. Again, I'm not going to get rid of my ball. I'm going to keep it close by. Back flat, upper body parallel to the floor. If your back is rounded because your hamstrings are tight like this, lower your hips down like that so you can flatten your back out. 1, flex, 2, again, not pulling my hands into my chest, pulling my elbows up with my lats. Humerus moves. This bone. That bone's moving, I'm just bending at the elbow. Spades. Lovely. One more round. Another song, another round. Back to the peckles. Oh, nice.
Where's Jimmy?
Yeah, well, this was a mistake I made on Monday. I played Friday playlist instead of this one, so that's why I'm playing it today. I knew you'd appreciate this. Okay, going back one more round of presses. Club count. Find the piano tune. Spades. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wait. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, squeeze, down, hold. Rose up on your feet. We'll go with the arms straight now. Ski. 1, squeeze, hold, stopping right here so you can't wind up. I feel the lats release to there, that's it. Lats aren't bringing your hands to there, so why are your hands going there? Because your body knows if I start from here, I can swing it. But then I get stuck on that middle one. Spades. Again, my spine is straight and strong. Try to find your glutes. Abs on the front side. Lats. Hold. Lengthen. Check the rhomboids and traps. Let the scapula come slightly forward and downward. Protract it, then retract it. Calves on 1. I'm going to slip the booty band on real quick because we're going to go calves into glutes. Starting out donkey calves. Again, upper body flat to the floor, not rounded. Unlock those knees. Forward lean on the ankle joint here. If I'm straight like this, I got no movement. Again, flex, hold. Spades to start. Again, don't come up too far or the muscle disengages and you collapse the joint. Just enough where you can still hold the muscle engaged. Hearts. Again, don't let your arms hang like this, right? Strong. Stand again. Angle forward on the ankles. 1, 2. If I don't get the balance, start. Right, left. Again, I come up a flat foot. So I'm going to pull my foot into what is called dorsiflexion, then put it down. So I can go to plantar flexion. Over, calves, donkeys. Those feet wide, push those bands open. Stand, side to side. Push off, TFL, right into glutes we're going. Again, my focus is not to snap my ankle, but to squeeze and flex the calf. If I go beyond that, just jacking up on the joint. Okay. I got some 3s in the hands. Just something to throw around. Gluteals. 13 minutes left. Again, we'll start it slow. Side squat. Here's my start position, sitting like this, not standing up here. I'm going to push my knees open, sit, tap, sit. See, I'm not here, peeps, right? I'm not up here. I'm not up here. I'm not up here. I'm down here. Touch. And it's about my hips going down, not squatting like this. That's not the same move. Check, my body position has not changed. I stay on the glutes. If I change it, I'm off the glutes. Stand into the skate. Now, upper body again, angled slightly forward on the hips. I want to put the weight on this hip, push out with this one here. Hold, flex. Now what I'm going to do is come out of that base position from here, up, here. Again, I'm extending up my hip, not standing my body up tall. Stays in that position. Flex. Hold. This way I fire off this glute and the band boot. I'm going after my glute. I'm doing its movement, not up and down. Glutes. Up on one, here we go, last one. Side. Again, lower your hips down. Don't stand up tall this way. Angle the body forward like so. Push the knees open, sit down here. Back to center. Push, center. One. Hold with those knees open, right? Reach. How far can you reach? Don't forget to push off. Don't just do this. Don't just do this. Give me a push. Center. Ready? Go. Side squat. I'm going to fold the arms here. Push my weight on the glutes. Push those knees open. Push. Push. Okay. Little internal, external rotation into arms. We got 5, 4, 3, and 2 to play. Playing out in order. I'm going to go with some 7s in the hand. Ladies, maybe 3s. Card number 6, a little internal, external rotation of the humerus. Starting from here. Again, elbows are angled about 45 degrees. Rotate the bone back. Rotate the bone in. My hands are not going to end up down here. 1, 2, 3. Position like that. Look at my humerus. It's angled 45 degrees. Not up here, parallel to the floor. Right there. 2. Down, down, up, up. See the angle the arm goes like that, right? Got it? 2, 3. I'm just following the pivot on the arm, and it brings the hand where it's supposed to go based on the angle I'm holding the humerus and pivoting it. If I held the humerus up this way, my pivot's going to be this way. But when it's here, I'm pivoting this way. Now we go out, turn, turn. What you want to do is let the humerus, the weight in your hands, pull this bone down. So your humerus is out of your shoulder joint while you rotate it. Turn, turn. So I'm letting this bone get pulled down and rotating through, not pulling it up in the joint. That's why the weight is there. There's no resistance preventing me from turning in or out. The resistance is pulling my humerus out of my shoulder. 5, 1, forward. Scarecrow. Again, I keep the hands under the elbows. I'm simply picking up my humerus, not my scapula coming up this way. That's trapped. Not doing that. This bone, pick it up, put it down. That's what I'm doing here. But if I bend the elbows, it looks like that. I'm bringing the elbows away from the body and upward. 1, 2, 1, 2. Tries on 1. Dumbbells up, kettlebells up if you got them. I'm on the deck on abs. 1, 2, 3, flex. 1, 2, 3, flex. Spades. Give me the abs. Again, don't pull your knees into your chest. It's rolling your hips off the floor and toward the ceiling. How about they go up? Not over top of you. Up. Down. 1, 2, 1, 2. See how my hips go up and away from me, not over my head this way. 1. On your feet. If I were gloves, where would I be? Okay, too late. All right, keep on loving me. Tricep kickbacks. 1, 2, upper body parallel to the floor. Bending from the angle, the elbow like it's a hinge, which it is. Spades. Again, if this bone here, humerus goes up and down, you're not using triceps anymore. It's got to stay still. 1, 2, 1. Keep it going. Stand, tries overhead, diamond count. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. If you have kettlebells, check how I hold them. I know, don't let them hang in my hands this way. Hold the bars straight. 2, flex. 1, 5s, club count. Again, if you got kettlebells, you're going to hold them straight like that. Don't let them hang in your hand. It's not a handbag. Don't carry the purse. Halfway. All the way is not resting on your shoulder. All the way as far as the bicep can pull without taking the tension off. Spades. I'm on beat. My biceps ain't working now. Preachers. Again, standing preacher to start. Humerus angled forward. But the shoulder, scapula, back here. Club count. 1, 2, 3. There's no point. I let the hands get over top and rest on my delts. 1, 2, 3. Squats, preacher. Keep that humerus forward. You have to hold it there. Again, if your shoulders collapse forward, your arm's going to collapse into your body like that. Moving on. Abs erectors, booty bands on. Go back and forth on this one. Again, got bands on, open that stance up. Activate the glutes. Lumbar spine, thoracic, cervical spine. Round your entire spine. Extend it back out so it's all straight. Arms out to here. Look how straight and strong it is. It's not still like that, is it? Here, club count. 2, 3, reach. Again, your arms are to help you initiate movement, not to grab your head and try to pull it toward your knees. Focusing on my spine. Flex, flex, extend, reach. Now the movement we're doing here is the opposite of what we're going to do next. Same thing on the spine, but gravity's going to be against the abs this time. To the deck. And keep those bands on. You're going to put your feet wide. That'll involve your glutes and TFL. Once again, up dog. Extend your spine. Pull it back into your plank by flexing your spine. 1, 2, 3. Again, don't be pretending you're doing your abs because you're dropping your hips. Your hips go down because your abdominals release them. But I got to pull the rib cage away from the pelvis by extending my spine and flexing it. Looks like we're not on crossfade. Back on your feet. Another round alternating side to side this time. Last song. Again, not holding your head, but using your thoracic spine and shoulder girdle to allow you to rotate the spine over the top here like you're doing your old school bicycles. Now I'm going to extend the spine back up to here to center, turn over the other side. Center, turn. Again, I'm using the arms to initiate scapula, thoracic, and cervical movement. If your arms are locked to your body like this, you're only really going to get the lumbar spine to move. Let go of that head, please. Let go of that head, please. Don't put your hands on your head. For that reason, it blocks your body from moving. Once again, when you bury your hands here, it locks your scapula. It's hard to move your thoracic and cervical spine. Back to the deck. Club count, starting from plank. Pec minor. Hips stay in the up position, down position. I stay on my up dog. Lift the rib cage up. Don't bring your hips up. Flex. Hold. That's my side view. See my scapula going up and down? Here's my front view. Up. Down. Up. It's not trying to lift my hips up. Pec muscles only. Now back into open, close, Getting full extension, full flexion. Triangles to finish. I got 7s up. Nothing too stupid. Again, right leg turned out. Unlock those hips, people. The movement is from your hips. Your spine moves because your hips allow it to. Unlock. Over into my triangle here. Unlock this hip. Allow your spine to stay straight. Check the top hand. Up. Up. 3. Switch. Again, over. Unlock this right hip here. Allow you to tip your pelvis over. If the hip is locked, your spine's rounded. Check the top hand. 1, 2. Deck done. Nice job, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
That was great. Slower is harder.
Yeah, 45. Okay, left leg forward, right leg is back. Every once in a while, I gotta this thing gets reset. It should be on where it goes one song into the next instead of stopping and.
I was so like, I can't even focus on music. I'm just which is good because you get really into it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm paying attention to the music for the counts and tempos, but other than that, what's playing, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Left leg forward, right leg back. Arms up. Right hand, left, pull, release. Set it down. So now you see the difference after coming off the treadmill. Back when you're training again, you're seeing, now I understand how I'm getting that control in these movements, that when I run, it's the muscles trying to do that to generate power. If I don't fire them, I don't generate as much power. I wear myself out because you're only using your legs.
My hamstrings were sore from it too because it's a, it's a different
Okay.
that I'm not used to doing.
Right. Well, just stretched out. Release it. Right leg in the front, left leg in the back. Right arm off to the side, left arm straight forward. Just so you know, I put Kim on the treadmill yesterday and taught her how to run, opening up her gait more, not about running for an hour, but running for what, like a minute or so? Top hand facing up. I'm sorry, left hand facing up. Drop both shoulders square to the floor. So I'm teaching her how her body moves in certain things like running, what the hamstrings do, the obliques, the abdominals, how to rotate the rib cage, generate more power. So it's more exaggerated on the treadmill, so she gets more awareness of how those muscles work. All the ones that I'm trying to target here, when you're doing your lunges and swinging your arms and everything else, how those muscles actually generate power. Left leg in the front, right leg in the back. What I do is make a stronger, more efficient machine, and you go do what you want to do with it. Left arm off to the side, right arm straight forward, lying down. Reach the right arm forward, the right leg straight back. Keep that left glute pinned to the floor. Pull the right hand in, slide it under. Again, drop both shoulders square to the floor. Bring it out, right hand down, palm down, reach over the top, right hand to the left. Glutes on the left side, cross the lower back, all the way up through the right side, lats, posterior delt, and tricep. Bring the right hand in, bring the left hand over the top. Back to center, on your feet, straddle stretch. Once again, this is about getting control of your pelvic bone and your spine. If you don't, you're going to have a hard time isolating that hamstring to try and stretch it out. It's going to stretch your whole body. Again, hips still, spine straight, strong. Don't let it release. Pull back on the hamstring without letting the butt and lower spine compromised. Pull back on the left, release. Pull back and release. Left hand around the outside of the right foot. Again, I want to dial the right hamstring. I know it comes from my pelvic bone, so I got to keep the pelvis still. Pull back, engage in the muscle, not letting the pelvis get pulled towards insertion point. Release, pull, and release. Now we go to center. Let's get that chest up. Let's stop trying to put our chest to the floor. It's got nothing to do with our chest. It's got everything to do with our pelvic bone. Tip the pelvis. Anterior pelvic tilt gives you a little arch in your lower back. Hold that position. Pull back on the knees while you hold that position. If you don't hold the muscles there, your dumb ass is going to drop right under. It's not going to hold itself up. Again, in place, slide the feet out wider, ass bone up. Keep pulling it up as you pull back on the hamstrings. It doesn't release at all. Slide the feet out a little wider. Again, ass bone up, pull back. Feel the hamstrings elongating as you tip that pelvic bone away. Release, heel, toe, stepping into downward doggies. Again, left heel down, right heel down. Check out your spine in your side view. If your butt is tucked under and your back is rounded, you're only getting a calf stretch. Tailbone up, spine straight, all the way through your calves, hamstrings, glutes. Spine, left heel down, left toes up, releasing the arches on the left foot. If your heel is down, keep it down. Other than that, pick your leg off the floor. If you pick your heel up, put your leg right back down. Bring it down. Right heel down, right toes up, left leg. How straight is your spine? Is your spine rounded and your knee bent? You're trying to pick yourself up. Straighten that shit out. Extend your spine. Bring it back. I'm going to extend at the hip joint, extend at the knee joint, extend on the spine. Everything on the posterior side extends. One more time. Right heel down, right toes up. Extend your spine, your hip, and your knee. Bring it down, flip it over. Now when I ask you to lock the bones, you can't. Extend that spine. Again, shoulder girdle, scapula. Pull the shoulders. Make sure your hands are wider than shoulder width, not too close. Fingers back, toes forward. Heels under your knees, not under your booty. Pull the scapula backward, retract it, and depress it, which allows you to pick your rib cage up, leading with the sternum, and drive it up. Hips go up with it, head is back. Hips go inward toward your feet, upward toward the ceiling, opening up pec minor, your shoulder girdle, and your shoulder joint. Have a seat on the floor, butterfly stretch. Pull your heels into your booty. Again, it's not pulling myself forward, it's lifting myself up. I can only sit up so tall without pushing off my legs to allow me to push myself up, lift myself up as tall as I can. Release, slide it about halfway out inside the outside grip. Again, the legs, straightening out on my legs. I feel my erectors releasing, squeezing in on my knees. I go after the rhomboids, traps, posterior deltoid. Tuck your chin, release your cervical spine. Let the scapula wing away from the spine and elevate towards your ears, stretching open the rhomboids and traps. Release. Happy baby. Inside grip left, inside grip right. Again, left leg is up and out. Pull it outward and downward as you drive the knee straight. If you're tight, push the leg straight up. Don't try to pull it down. Right leg up and out. Again, you're trying to get your leg straight, period. If you can get it straight, then continue pulling outward and downward. Bring it in. Left leg up and out. Straighten it out. Bring it in. Right leg up and out. Straighten it out. Both legs, bring them up, bring them out. You're holding on this way, so as your legs go straighter, it's going to pull your upper body off the floor, allowing you to release your spinal muscles. Bring it out. Outward and downward. Bring it in, bring it up. Y'all done. Happy hump day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's great. That was hard.
That was pretty thorough.
So, what do you when we do the leg stuff?
It was very, yeah, it was.
That's slow. It's really.
It was a little more cerebral when I slow it down.
Yeah.
You can get really, to me, you can really dial into the muscle without the impact on it.
I totally agree.
And I think even though it burns more, it's smoother.
I like it, but it's definitely.
As long as you relax and breathe, you can smooth it out. But if you're gonna grind it, then it's just like that just burns. You're not really letting the muscle feel it kind of working, where it's getting a little bit of a breath, not just a non-stop choking it.
But especially when we use the bands to do the basic, our normal like skating and the squats. I was like,
yeah. Well, it's funny because I started doing that recently. I've never done anything other than that quick tempo on the glutes.
Exactly. But you realize.
But the problem is, nobody can because everybody was so bad at the slow.
Yes.
But that's my fault for not making them do it until they get better. Because you can't do. Let me turn this off.
No, it's like it's a game changer because you really literally we all cheat. Just when you're going fast.
It's not a matter of cheating. It's a matter of your body's doing what I'm asking it to do.
Right.
Go like this.
Yes.
But I'm trying to keep it on the muscle. So what's hard is when you're doing it fast, you don't have control. You're just kind of throwing your feet around.
Yeah.
You may be using the muscle, but it's not under the same control, which means you can't flex it, extend it, flex it. It's not doing that. It's snappy, snappy, snappy. And it kind of, like I said, it'll work, it'll burn, but it's just...
Yes, you're right. It's doing something. It's not...
Right. But it just doesn't have the same control that if I ask you to hold it this way, it takes a lot of control to hold it this way. You got to fire one glute then the other. And once I